what percent of this country are white supremacists?
Say most of the country. I can't give you a number, but like...
You say majority of the country?
Yeah.
Have you ever stopped to think about why it is that people feel the way they do? That often runs through my head, right? I oftentimes go, why? Why would an individual stand here and feel this way? Well, today I think that's what we're going to explore with this video right here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and break down and have individuals really understand why it is that things are happening where they are and by who they are. So with that being said, let's get into this.
I'm back in Minneapolis and the tensions are high. The city is about to explode. I'm here to find out what the hell is going on.
Come on, y'all. But one thing I need y'all to do when you go home at night.
If Chauvin is not convicted of murder, do you think the city is going to burn down?
Yeah. Some of the people who are looting, they're just destroying stuff. They're not really taking anything. They're just angry because they don't know.
Which you think is fair?
Yeah, they don't know how else to vent their feelings, so it becomes rage, and they start tearing up stuff.
Now, as a man, I can completely understand this notion, right? Because I had this mentality when I was younger, right? Before I stood here and had any ability to understand what my capabilities were. When I was a child and I was taught nothing but indoctrination through our school system, this is how I felt about things. I felt as though there was no way I was ever going to be able to succeed or any way I was going to be able to break off my piece of the American pie. And the reason why I felt this way is because I watched other individuals constantly having a better way and having a better time and doing things. What I saw was easier than what I was doing. I felt as though there was no way that I was going to be able to stand here and live in the manner in which these other people were living. And today that's still kind of true, right? And I'm going to show you where it is this really begins at.
Oh my God, 7:05?
How is it so early and we're already so late?
Where's my phone? Where's my phone? It's ringing.
Shut up, everyone shut up! Got it?
They say being a parent is the toughest job in the world.
Don't start with me right now, okay? I'm not in the mood.
You don't have to be in a mood, just listen. Or we can watch TV.
I mean, how can you not watch TV when the whole world is going nuts? See, look, another breaking news alert.
It's almost like they're deliberately forcing us to stay glued to our TVs.
Drew?
Gina.
I haven't seen you since high school!
What if I give you my kidney?
What? You can't just make a rash decision like this.
Can I?
Who's Gunner?
Exactly!
Now, when you turn on your TV and that's what you see every day, you think that's how white people live. That's how the rest of this country is doing. And you have no idea that the vast majority of white folks in this country are actually living more like this. And to the average suburbanite individual, the only messaging you really hear about black people in this nation looks more like this.
Sorry to say, it doesn't matter if you live in the city or the suburbs, from Missouri City through parts of Houston all the way up to Montgomery County. The gang problem is spreading and it is changing.
Millions of dollars in stolen property, 25 law enforcement agencies, and a 2-year-long investigation. All of it leads back to Orlando.
Tonight, Orlando police say they have made arrests, but there are more to come. News 6 investigator Eric Sandoval uncovered this story you will see only on News 6. Eric?
There's no doubt this is a violent encounter, a shooting downtown over the weekend on 7th and Red River.
But first, breaking news on this Sunday night. 9 victims fatally shot tonight across 4 boroughs in a recent surge of violence in New York City.
And when you stand here and you open your door, this is what you see outside. Is it really any wonder to anybody why it is an individual would open their mouths and say things of this nature?
You can burn the whole city down. What does it matter?
So I say burn the city down, so they can see that we're here, continue the movement.
Do you think the city's going to burn down?
Yes, absolutely.
The only reason that these black people are in these cities in the first place, in places like Minneapolis, St. Paul, or Detroit, or Cincinnati, or Columbus, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, the only reason they're there is because back in the 1900s, 1920, 1930, 1950, 1960, 70, 80, that's where most of the manufacturing was, and it had a better opportunity of standing here and providing for your children and having the opportunities for y'all to become, middle-class Americans. And we shipped all those jobs off 20 years ago, and they're still there. These black people are still there, and they have literally nothing they can do to get the fuck out. Why it is that you think that this is, some type of crazy racial, insane nonsense is beyond me. Because the truth of the matter is that this shit didn't happen back in the 90s when somebody shot, a criminal. When a cop shot a criminal, we didn't have these problems of riots and people trying to burn the system down. Because motherfuckers had jobs to go to the next day. Because these individuals had good paying union jobs where they could go and have a decent living and afford to put food in their family for themselves. Right now, the vast majority of these individuals live on government subsidies and work bullshit service sector jobs that legitimately they could give a fuck less about. Because tomorrow, if they lost it, how much better off would they really be? It is what it is. I figured I'd drop this for y'all. Hope y'all enjoy. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm Tom Peace of Pnoid News. Later.